In this video, I have a very beginner-friendly strategy trading Forex currency pairs on the Pocket Option platform utilizing Fractal Chaos Bands and the 20-period simple moving average. Gus Schmidt here, and I'm back with a new trading video. So today I'm on the Pocket Option platform, and I'm going to be trading Forex currency pairs here. So if we click on our assets icon here, we have different assets available to trade on the Pocket Option platform. We have currencies, cryptocurrencies, commodities, stocks, and indices. I'll be focusing on currencies. What I've done here is I've clicked on my currency icon here, and if you scroll through the currency pairs, I have all my regular currency pairs checked off here. I'm not trading OTC currencies, but the regular currencies here. Okay, so that way when you click on the star icon here, the currency pair will appear at the top of the chart. That way I can quickly analyze the various currency pairs like Euro, Canadian dollar, US dollar, Swiss franc, and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to be utilizing two indicators, two of my favorite indicators, and those are first when you click on the indicator icon here, are the Fractal Chaos Bands and the Moving Average indicator. And for the Fractal Chaos Band settings, I have the period set to 2, and in the style settings, I've changed the background color to white. That way I'm able to see the Fractal Chaos Band lines, the green band here and the red band. The green band represents a dynamic level of resistance, while the red band represents a dynamic level of support. Okay. And for my moving average, I have the period set 20, simple moving average SMA, and in the style settings, I've increased the line width to 2 pixels here. In the fractal chaos bands, I wanted to make sure I mentioned that I have the period set to 2, which is the default setting. Okay. And for my candlestick chart, I have the candle set to 1 minute, regular Japanese candles here. And for my trade timer, I have it set to 1 minute, M1. So I'll be taking fast 60-second trades. I like to get in and out of my trades and not hold them for too long. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to pause the video and look for some setups. I'm on the Aussie dollar, Japanese yen currency pair, and I just took a sell trade here. And the reason why I took the sell trade is we have this 20 SMA line starting to slope downwards here, signifying the start of a bearish trend. We have several bearish candles developing here, and then thirdly, this candle here closed below the lower boundary of the fractal chaos band line here. So this suggests a bearish momentum to the downside, a bearish breakout to the downside. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. Okay, so we won that trade. Last couple seconds, it pushed downward below our entry price. All right, so let me pause the video and look for our next setup. Okay, so I'm on the Euro Aussie dollar, and I just took a call option or a buy trade here. And the reason why I took the buy trade is, first of all, we're seeing a positive slope on the 200 SMA, signifying a bullish trend. Candles here are printing above the 200 SMA. And more importantly is this candle here closes above the upper boundary of the Fractal Chaos Band line here. So I took the trade right in here. This signifies a bullish breakout to the upside in the price of the currency pair. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. So we have, okay, good. So we won that trade. So we have both the 200 SMA line sloping upwards and the cross of this candle here above the upper boundary, or this dynamic level of resistance here. So you wait for the candle to close though. Once the candle closes, you take the trade. All right. So I'm gonna pause the video and look for the next setup. Okay, so I'm on the Aussie dollar Swiss franc currency pair, and I just took a sell trade here. The reason why I took the sell trade, we see the 20 SMA line sloping downward, suggesting a current bearish trend in the market. But secondly here, I waited for this candle to close below this lower boundary of the fractal chaos band here, which represents a dynamic level of support. So once this candle, I took the trade right before the candle closed right here. But I was anticipating the candle was going to close below this dynamic level of support. And so this suggests a bearish breakout to the downside. And this is exactly what's occurring here. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. Okay, so we won that trade. 20 SMA showing a downward sloping direction, and the close of this candle below this dynamic level of support on the fractal chaos band, and resulted in a win. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and look for the next setup. Okay, so I'm on the Aussie dollar US dollar currency pair, and I just took a sell trade. And the reason why I took the sell trade, I see a strong bearish momentum with the downward sloping 20 SMA line. But what happened was this candle closed below this dynamic level of resistance here, this lower boundary of the fractal chaos band, but it retraced back upwards. But being that the candle had already closed below this lower boundary, I suspected that there would be a continued. I waited for the price to retrace a little bit, and then I took the trade at the entry right here. And this is exactly what happened. The price continued to show bearish momentum here, and that resulted in a winner here. So even though the candle retraced, this bearish breakout candle here suggested a continued bearish momentum, even though this candle retraced back upwards, but it wound up pushing back downward. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video and look for our next setup. Okay, so I'm on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen, and I just took a buy trade here. And the reason why I took the buy trade is the 20 SMA line is showing a positively sloping direction here, signifying a bullish reversal here at this point. And then secondly, this candle here breaks above the upper boundary of the fractal chaos bands line. It closes above it here. So as soon as the candle closed, I took the trade because this suggests a bullish breakout to the upside here if the candle breaks above the upper boundary of the line. All right, so we won that trade. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and look for the next setup. Okay, so I'm on the Canadian dollar Japanese yen currency pair, and I just took a buy trade here. And the reason why I took the buy trade, we're seeing the 20 SMA begin to slope upwards, which suggests a bullish trend currently in the price of the currency pair. But more importantly here, this green candle closed above the upper boundary of the Fractal Chaos Band line here. So this suggests a bullish breakout to the upside over the next 60 seconds. So let's monitor this trade and wait for the expiration. Okay, so we won that trade. So I'm going to end the trading session here. We had a decent session. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up. Comment if you have any questions about the strategy. Subscribe to my channel if you're interested in learning more of my trading strategies. There's a link to the trading platform. I suggest you do some demo trading to practice first before putting in real money. I have a link to the platform in the video comments and or the channel description or the channel bio. Also practice good money management. I've been risking about 1 to 2% of my balance on these trades. The idea is that you get more wins than losses. You don't want to take high percentages of your balance because those could lead to huge losses as well. The idea is to be consistent, follow the rules, the trading rules, don't deviate, and that way you'll be able to grow your balance slowly but surely. This is not a get rich quick scheme. Uh, I've developed these strategies over many years trading. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Fractal Chaos Bands and Moving Average Trading Strategy. Gus Schmidt.